next match of the day as we continue pool play will head us on down the line here in Group F with East Central and Cincinnati. Cincinnati in those black uniforms to your left. East Central will be in the blue and red uniforms to your right. And it is a 5-4 lead for the Patriots. Once again, every single set in pool play starts at 4-4 to try to shorten things up a little bit and keep everything on a certain time schedule. So what would normally be 1-0 is right now 5-4. And that hits out of bounds on the far side by Casey Kingsland, and it will stay with the Patriots here as Miranda Owens to serve, and that goes into the net. Make it 6-5. Back to serve for Cincinnati is Morgan Leggett, and checking into the lineup for the Blazers is Mariah Swanger, a 5'10 senior. And that serve played into that back row. Try to track it down to the outside. Take along that back line, and we have a double hit on the near side, so all tied up at 6. So this serve played back up front, blocked back over, and then tracked down. Off the near side, that hit is dug out. Now played back over. To the outside, good dig in that back line. Finally, a kill falls in for Mariah Swanger, and back to serve for the Blazers once again is Morgan Leggett. A 7-6 advantage. So back to the middle and then sent across and down. Nice little adjustment there for Sierra Hall. Make it an 8-6 lead for Cincinnati. So Leggett winds and fires and makes it a 9-6 lead off of the ace as Audrey Dolan checks in. But if you watch the way that Leggett approaches this serve, she puts her entire body into the hit. That goes into the net. Service error will make it 9-7. Serve here from Natalie Fersloff. Back on the near side, and there's a kill for Sierra Hall, the 5'9 senior. Reese Charitz checks into the lineup for the Patriots. Hall serve. Played back into the middle. Good dig along that back line. Out front and playing it out of the net was Lily Hammerly, but couldn't quite come up with it cleanly. It'll make it 10-8. Audrey Vincent checks in for the Patriots. And now Ashley Fersloff to continue to serve. That goes into the net and make it 11-8. So Delani Harrison in for the Blazers. And Casey Kingsland to serve. To that back row, that hit out of bounds. Make it now 12-8. Send to that back line again. Into the outside. That was deflected up front off the hit of Swanger. Back on the near side. That hit into the net by Harrison. Make it 12-9. Serve here as we turn back up. Still alive and put back over. And we've got a whistle and an illegal hit on the Patriots. Make it 13-9. Swanger's serve is an ace. Make it 14-9. There's another ace, now 15-9. Since in the lineup for the Patriots comes the libero, and she plays it immediately off that serve. Sent to the middle, that tipped across and down. Make it 16-9. And a timeout to the Patriots. Take a break, come back with more of set one in a moment. You're watching the NACA. And nobody went after the last hit, so it ends up falling out of bounds. 17-9. The lead now for the Blazers. Continuing to serve is Mariah Swanger. And that blocked up front by Delaney Harrison, making it now 18-9. Serve here carried back up front. That was actually a really good first hit from Sydney Landers. Will eventually fall in and make it now 18-10. Reese Sharit will check out as Natalie Fersloff back in. And Emily Sweat will check back in as well. Serve now played to the near side, and that will fall in. And a kill for Jessie Middleton. Carolyn Davis with the serve. 19-10 the lead for Cincinnati. It's deflected. Now set to the outside. And that is deflected, and another kill for Harrison, making it 20-10. So Davis with another serve. Played now to the outside, put deep. Patriots back to the middle. That's sent across by Vincent and out of the outside. This ricochets off the ceiling and another kill for the Blazers. Now 21-10. So Davis with the serve. It's another ace, making it 22-10. Set back out front, and I believe a player was in the net for the Blazers anyway, so make it 22-11. Audrey Dolan back in. She'll get set to serve. It's played to the outside. That was blocked up front, but then jog out. And they're going to save 4 hits on the far side. Serve played into that back row and hit out of bounds by Morgan Leggett. And 22-13. And once again into the net. Well, actually, they could call it a double hit, but I think they could have called it in the net anyway. 22-14, timeout to the Blazers. Take a break. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. This set to the outside off of the serve. Once again, the Blazers with a chance here. And there's a kill off that far side by Leggett, making it 23-14. So Lily Hammerly with the serve. That is an ace, making it 24-14. So set point here. Set back across. And that tracked down, but a kill still nonetheless for Sierra Hall, and that'll do it for set one. 25-14 is the win for the Blazers. Take a break, come back with set number 2 in about 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA. Start of our second set, and of course, being pool play, it starts at 4-4, not at 0-0. But we have a kill for Owens for the Patriots and a 5-4 lead for East Central. And the serve here played back up front and tipped across. Now once again an opportunity for Cincinnati. And that hit goes off the top of the net and falls in, so we're tied at 5. Back to serve for Cincinnati is Carolyn Davis. Actually, it will be Morgan Leggett, the 5'4" junior. One of the hardest serves that you'll see so far this weekend. That tip back across, and it was originally saved, but a lift is called. So Leggett will continue to serve. A 6-5 lead. That is a rocket of a serve. And that ace will make it 7-5 Blazers. Just puts so much on it and has such a low serve to begin with. That goes out of bounds. And a little bit too much under it to make it 7-6. Into the lineup for the Patriots comes Reese Charit. And Reese will get set to serve. So serve here is an ace, so make it 7-7. Serve here played now to the outside, and a good kill, actually a good back set too. Got a good hit by Sierra Hall, making an 8-7 lead. And once again, Hall will get set to serve, and that jump serve will be pushed back into that back corner, and that will go into the net. So a 9-7 lead now for the Trailblazers. And once again, Hall serve. And that serve carries all the way out of bounds. Service error will make it 9-8. Back in is Carolyn Davis for the Blazers. And Ashley Furzloff to serve. Back set tipped across. Good save along that far side by Owens. Back to the near side. That's just bumped over. Set in the middle. A good set and a good hit by Sydney Landers. And we're tied at 9. So first lap with the serve, that's going to carry all the way out of bounds. The service error will make it 10-9 Blazers. Back in for Cincinnati comes Abby Davis. And Casey Kingsland serves it up. That played back off the ceiling. On the back row, wow, that's some hit off of just what would have been a normal save for most people. And like that turned that into a nice hit that's hit out of bounds. So we're tied at 10. Let's play back into the middle now. Patriots will play it to the outside. It's a good dig by Leggett again. That's blocked up front. Good play there by Vincent. That's it in the middle. And an illegal hit, so make it 11-10 to Cincinnati. Serve here by Swinger, carries out of bounds. Back tied at 11. And for Cincinnati comes Hope Pfister. And Rachel Hayes serves it up for the Patriots. Leggett fires, there's another kill. Make it a 12-11 lead for the Trailblazers. So Carolyn Davis with the serve. And that's sent out of bounds to make it 13-11. So off the serve. Played back out front, that tip. And do we have... So they're going to have an inadvertent whistle. Near side official thought she saw something, blew the whistle, and then realized that she had not. So they'll just replay the point here. So track down, put across, that will carry out of bounds. So 14-11, Cincinnati leads. So back in for East Central comes their libero, and now to the outside. That tip was blocked, then stayed up front, and then put back down by Sierra Hall. Make it 15-11. So Carolyn Davis with the serve again. This track down, now set to the outside. That hit into the double block. And that will make it 16-11 and a timeout to the Patriots. We'll take one as well here in set two. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. That ace will make it 17-11. Davis will continue to serve. That goes into the net, make it 17-12. So Audrey Dolan will serve it up here for the Patriots. Set back on the near side. That one actually played off the ceiling and then ends up falling in anyway. So 18-12. Back in for Cincinnati comes Lily Hammerly. She will get set to serve. Serve was more of a floater that time around. Nobody goes for it, so it'll go to 18-13. So Andy Owens to serve. Track down, comes back over the near side, and that killed on the far sideline by Casey Kingsland. Back in for Cincinnati comes Mariah Swanger. Now Leggett to serve it up, and that is touched. I'll make it 20-13. Cincinnati Trailblazers, of course, out of Ohio, coached by Kristen Leggett in her 8th year. Cincinnati was 20-5 on the year coming into this tournament. Finished 5th overall at their Midwest Regional Tournament, the best finish in program history. And they have 7 seniors on this team this year. There's another ace served up, making it 21-13. Cincinnati's been at this tournament for 5 years, and they have not been crowned champions yet. Serve here by Leggett, return back up front. Sent back over, that hit into the net, and it's 22-13. On the other side, East Central out of Alabama, 18-16 on the year. Their 2nd year at the NACA tournament. And that returned into the net, so 23-13. Actually, for East Central, they had 1 team member on first team all-conference and all-tournament. That was Andy Owens, and 2 on all-conference second team, and Sydney Landers and Ashley Fersloff. So that would turn into the net, make it 23-14. Back in for East Central comes Reese Charit. The junior will get sent to serve. With her team trailing 23-14. And that's out of bounds. So 24-14, we are up to match points. Since in the lineup for Cincinnati returns Jesse Middleton. And now Sierra Hall to serve what is effectively a match point here. That goes into the net. Again, 24-15. Carolyn Davis back in for the Blazers. Played to the outside. That one unloaded on and still saved by the Patriots, and that is in along that back line. 24-16. Set taken back over on the near side. That's hit out of bounds. 24-17. Serve from Fersloff is played back over. Set up front, and another kill falls in. Now 24-18, and a timeout to Cincinnati. Back with more of set 2 in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. So set point once again, actually match point. And back to the outside. That's blocked up front. That will fall in. It's 24-19. Serve now, just set back over. That's blocked up front, and that'll do it. 25-19 is the final here in set 2. Cincinnati takes it in 2 straight. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the next game between Cincinnati and Cumberland Valley here in just a little bit. You've been watching the NACA National Tournament.